Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. That's just my stage name, baby. How y'all doing this afternoon? I am so sorry that I didn't do our morning show today. So I was having a little bit of some difficulties this morning, okay, with my electronics. So my electronics was crazy today. I don't know what was going on. Um, my electronics did not want me to be great. My electronics said, I don't want you to be great today. So I was in trouble. So I am streaming from my phone for YouTube and my Instagram. I'm streaming from the tablet. Okay. My computer did a whole 360 on me this morning. So I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So the video will be a little off, everybody. I just want y'all to take heed to the message. Before we start, I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, baby, keep scrolling, okay? Keep scrolling. I don't have time for trolls today, okay? So the title of this foolery is, let me get to it real quick. I don't need a husband, but I want one. Now, only why I bring this up is that there were two young women who were on my channel and they subscribed to me through YouTube. And they told me, I no longer want to follow your content because you are toxic. That's what they said. That I'm very toxic, that I blame women for everything that happens in a relationship. And they said one day God will send me a man and he's not going to care about my body count or what I have done, my past or anything, because God is going to send me a man. And that and one of the young ladies said also that she feels that God will send her a man and she will not have to act like she is beneath him, that I'm teaching women to be beneath their husband if they get a husband, that I'm teaching women that they are lesser than men. This is what I got. This is what they said. Hello, Skinny. How you doing, honey? This is what I got. This is what they told me, that I'm teaching women that they are beneath men, that I'm very toxic. I'm a toxic content creator, that I tell women that they should be blessed. That they should be blessed. I'm telling women that they should be, it's a blessing that a man has chose them, right? This is what I'm telling women, um, that if it wasn't for this man choosing you, that you would be in the streets. So I got two women telling me this, and they said they don't want to follow my content anymore. So what I told them is, everybody don't like the truth. Good. Hey, Ricky, what's going on? Everybody don't like the truth. Everybody don't like the truth. They not going to agree with everything you say. So I'm content with that. I got no problem with that. But being called toxic, I ain't got no problem with being called toxic either. But how dare you say that I'm toxic? That's the problem I got. That's the problem I got. Okay, that's the problem I got. Masterson, how are you, honey? That's the problem I got. So I'm toxic because I'm telling you to be thankful that this man chose you. I'm toxic because I'm telling you to learn how to serve your husband. I'm toxic because I'm telling you to make love to your husband. I'm toxic. Okay, so now they both said to me that God is going to send them a man. So I want to share this with y'all. For some of y'all sisters who believe this, I want to just share this with you real quick. If you don't do the work, if you don't do the work to get the man, you won't get no man. Yes, you must pray to God and ask him to guide you. But if you don't do the work and the eternal work inside, if you don't make the steps inside to change your attitude, to learn how to be obedient. And I know some of y'all don't like that word. I don't care. That's why I say it. If you don't teach yourself or learn yourself to be obedient, okay, to your husband, you won't keep him. Y'all will have a hop, skip, and a jump marriage, and you will not be able to keep this man because you do not know how. You do not know how to serve. You don't know how to be obedient. You don't know how to listen. So you have to do the work inside. Yes, God is there. God will always be there. He will always be there to guide you. Long as you praying like you supposed to, he will always be there to guide you. But in the Bible, just like it say, you make one step, God will take two. So if you don't make the steps to do what you need to do to secure your foundation, if you don't make the steps to do the right thing, baby, you won't stay married. I don't care how much you hooping and hollering that you know God. I don't care how much hooping and hollering, dancing that you do in the church. If you don't make the appropriate steps, you won't be able to keep your marriage. This is the thing that some of y'all women miss. Y'all miss this part. You could sit up there and just like you could sit up there and say, I's a married now. You can say I's a married now. There's no problem with you saying I's a married now. But if you don't know how to do the work, the marriage will not last. You said to me, God is going to send you a husband. He is. But did you do the work? Did you do the work? Okay? Did you do the work? God can't just send you a man and you have not done the work. This is the problem. That's the whole thing. Ricky said they think work stops when they get there. It's true. You think the work stops once you get married, but it doesn't. Because I'm telling you to love your husband and I'm telling you to be kind to him. Let me share something with you. Just like you respect that boss on your job, right? Just like you say yes, sir, no, sir, when he asks you to do something, when he asks you to stay for overtime, you're very respectful to your manager, right? You're very respectful to him, right? But your husband is your manager too. He's the president of the company. He is the president of the company. So why can't you respect this man? Why is it so hard for you to respect this man? He's the president. When he asks you to do something, why is there a problem? Why is there an attitude? Because you don't want to do the work. You rather be, and I keep telling y'all this. This is why you get upset with me. This is why you call me toxic. Because I'm telling you, you rather be the concubine than be the wife. You rather be the concubine than be the wife. Shout out to you, Skinny. You rather be the concubine than the wife. So you could just run around and says, I's a married now. That's it. But you will sit up here, hello, Bella, how are you, honey? But you will sit up here and say to me that I'm the toxic one and I'm trying to teach you the best way that I know how. There's nothing wrong with loving your husband. There's nothing wrong with being obedient to him. There's nothing wrong with this. In our culture, we think that this is a crime to be obedient to your husband. We think this is a crime to serve your husband. Why do we think that this is a crime to do this? It doesn't even make sense. Because I said to you that your husband saved you from the streets. So now I'm the toxic one. Because I said your husband saved you from the streets, I'm toxic. That's okay. I'm going to take the toxicity. That's what you said. I'm toxic. I'm going to take it. But all I'm trying to do is teach you. You always think it's okay to carry so many bodies, and you think that you're supposed to just go be with some man. Some man's supposed to accept you with all your nonsense, and it's supposed to be good. This is where y'all get all this nonsense from when y'all go to Kendra G's show, and she's saying all this foolery, talking about how much you want this man to make. Y'all come up with these outrageous numbers, and you got like 6 baby daddies. You coming out with these outrageous numbers. It does not make sense. And anybody offended at what I say, I don't care. I don't care. You say you want to unfollow me, baby. Listen, you will not hurt me if you unfollow me. That just means you don't want to know the truth. My sisters, I want y'all to listen to this. We do not dictate marriage. You can't tell a man, you can't walk up to any man and say, you gonna marry me. You can't. Men are the key to marriage. You are the key to sex. Look, because I have to break it down to y'all like that. You are the key to sex. My sisters, you are the key to sex, and men are the key to marriage. And because it hurt, you don't understand it like that. You mad with me because I told you my story. My story not going to be like your story. Because I'm thankful that my husband saved me from the streets. So I'm supposed to say, oh, he ain't saved me. I don't care nothing about him. You will never hear me say that nonsense. Because a lot of married women, we all know the truth. Bella, you right. Truth is truth. No matter if you like it or not, it's true. Bella, you right. Ricky said, when was the last time you heard a woman say, I knew you would be my husband? That's right. Never heard a woman say that. Never heard a woman say that. It always has to be a man tell you. Just like when I tell y'all, my husband said to me, hey, Almond Eyes, how are you, baby? Just like when my husband said to me, you're not supposed to be a baby mother. You're supposed to be a wife. A man has to say that to you. He has to say that. So no matter how much you call on God, you still have to do the work within, my sisters. I don't care how much you hooping and hollering in church and get slain in the spirit. You still have to do the work inside. God will link the relationship. He will link it. He will link it, but you have to do the work inside for it to last. God said you make one step, he will take 2. So you sit up here and you mad with me and calling me toxic because I'm telling women that your body count matter. Your body count does matter. But it matters to the man who wants to marry you. Am I telling you you should tell everybody your body count? I'm not saying you should tell everybody your body count. But the man who wants to marry you, baby, you should tell him your body count. So that he can choose if he want to continue with this or not. Because just like I said in my message before, if you don't tell this man and he find out from the grapevine that you was a chicken ho-ho, if he find out from the grapevine that you was a chicken ho-ho, the relationship will be done because he doesn't know. It's better that he knows what he getting into than you lying and hiding it. Okay? Go ahead, honey. You said it also mattered to God. Yes, it does. It does. Now, am I sitting up here saying you ain't supposed to do nothing? You supposed to be clink clink. I always tell y'all that. Clink clink. I always say clink clink. Lock it down. But I know that's not gonna happen. Y'all gonna do what it do. I know that's not gonna happen. But you gotta understand these soul ties. These soul ties, babies, listen, it is real. You got to understand you are opening your body to a world of somebody you don't know. And just like I told y'all a couple days ago, ain't nothing like being married where you can open yourself up and you know that this person loves you. This person that's doing exercise on top of you, because this is, I always say exercise. This person who doing exercise on top of you, they love you. This one that is your husband that gave you the ring on your finger, he loves you. He's not there just to do a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and he's gone. He's not there for that. But you will sit up here and tell me, full face, that my body count don't matter. I'm going to find me somebody anyway. Now, did I say you wasn't going to find nobody? I didn't say that. I said you're supposed to tell him the truth, because if he finds out through the grapevine, you done. You are done. If he finds out through the grapevine. Hey, International Quiet Storm. Hello, sir. The International Quiet Storm. How you doing, sir? That's my problem. That is my problem right there. If he finds out through the grapevine, the relationship is done. Men do not like to be put off guard. They do not like that. They do not like when people lie to them. They don't like it, especially when it's concerning something like this. I sure will. When he come home from work tonight, I will let him know. Thank you, sir. That's my problem that I have. So I'm toxic because I'm trying to tell you that this man saved you when you got married. He saved you. And because you just took away a certain part of what I was talking about, I'm toxic. But it's okay. I will just, you will call me toxic. You will unfollow me. I have no problem with that. But I'm going to share something with you. I am not a content creator that will pander to you. I will not pander to you. I will not tell you sweet nothings in your ear that you want to hear. I will not do that. We have enough content creators that do that nonsense already. So I don't need to add to it. Now you sit up here and say, oh, well, you always calling women out their names. I don't call women out their names. Now, if you a hyena, I'm going to call you out your name. If you a 304, I'm going to call you out your name. Yes, I will. I will call you out your name. Because y'all have been labeled with black women, and we tired. We are done with this foolery. We ready to take our title back because y'all have done foolery with our title, and they have put everybody under black women. They have done that, everybody. Tracy, how you doing, baby? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay, let me see what you got up here. When we don't have families and corrupt cities, the streets, because of dangerous for elderly men and elderly women. Okay, let me see. The International Quiet Storm. Women embarrass themselves on social media long before someone called them out their names. This is true. He's right. But what I'm saying to you is wrong. You don't like what I'm saying. Hey, Charles, you don't like what I'm saying. You have a problem with me telling you to treat your husband better. A woman that doesn't know you from Adam, I have to come to social media to tell you to treat your husband better, that he deserves better, that he saved you from the streets even when he knew you was on some hoism. Shout out to Kosha. Even when he knew you was on some hoism. Shout out to Kosha one more time. And he still married you. And so when I say he saved you, you upset with me because I said he saved you. What did you think he did when he put a ring on your finger and gave you his last name? But then you'll turn around and say to him, there's other men that want me that's in my DMs. Baby, let me share something with you. And I keep telling y'all this. Those men don't want you, honey. They do not want you. They just want to spin you around for one night. But the king that put a ring on your finger want to spin you around for a lifetime. That man want to spin you around for a lifetime. Y'all miss that. It's because we are not groomed to be wives. Black women, listen to me. Black women, listen to me. Y'all that don't know no better. The ones that know better, y'all, I ain't talking to y'all. But the ones that don't know better, you have been groomed to be concubines, baby. That's it. Concubines and baby mamas. And if you think that that is fulfilling, you have lost your mind. And I'm going to share something with you. When I was a baby mama, I thought that was just good enough. I thought it was just good enough. Until I got queen status and learned that this is a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. I like my status as queen. How are you, CDT Beats? How you doing, honey? I like my status as queen. I never want to go back to being baby mama. Never. Not in this lifetime. Not even in the next lifetime. All I'm asking you is to be good to your husband. I don't know why that's hard. I don't know why that's so hard. All I'm asking you is to learn how to work on you. But no, you rather run around here talking about, I want to graduate from my marriage. You want to graduate. And then when you have had graduation and you came out with your diploma, your so-called diploma, and you find out nobody wants you, baby. You back on the market, but nobody wants you. And then later you find out your husband. You find out that your husband, your ex-husband now, he already got him somebody and he happy. And now you trying to call him over to fix everything in the house and all this other nonsense because you want his presence. But when you had his presence, you didn't understand it. You didn't appreciate it. You'll sit up there and say, I don't need a husband, but I want one. I don't need a husband, but I want one. How does that sound? That doesn't even make sense. It does not make sense at all. You're supposed to say, I need my husband and I want him. That's what you're supposed to say. This is how a lot of y'all women lose y'all marriages because you want to listen to people outside on social media talk about they more happier being divorced. Instead of you learning how to work on you. Learn how to work on you. You don't have to destroy your kingdom because you unhappy at this time. Baby, you will not always be happy in your marriage. You will not always. Marriage is just like seasons. They change. They change. But that doesn't mean you get out of step. You continue that two-step dance with your husband. You continue to dance with him. Continue to hold him and hug him and kiss him. Continue. You don't know how long you have him on earth with you. Continue that dance with this man. It's only until you get some clarity that you know you done messed up. After you call yourself listening to your girlfriends and destroying your marriage. I don't need a husband, but I want one. How that sound? How does that sound? Some women are just, oh, that's nasty. That's how they get around that Jezebel spirit. Oh, wow. Rainwood, that's nasty. I understand what you're trying to say, though. Adams put, I absolutely love the way you teach. Thank you, my dear. I greatly appreciate that. But my whole issue is that you say you need a husband, but you don't know how to deal with one. You say you want to be married, but you don't know how to treat him. How? How can you say this? You don't know how to uplift him. If he going through something, you don't know how to talk to him. You don't know how to give him strength in your words. You don't know how to speak to him. You need a husband, but you don't want one. That doesn't even make sense. You're supposed to say, I need him and I want him. That's what you're supposed to say. Oh, when God get ready, he'll send me a husband. When God get ready, he'll send me a husband. That's what you say. But if you didn't do the work, if you didn't make that one step, God can't make two steps for you, sis. He can't make two steps for you, sis. If you did not do the work, God can't make two steps for you. I know a lot of y'all get offended at what I say. You don't like what I say. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not one of those influencers. I don't care. You could unfollow me. It don't make me no never mind. It don't make me no never mind. Because I'm still going to speak the truth. Yes, I come to social media to get following. I come to social media to get likes. Yes, I do. But I also come to social media to tell you the truth. If you don't do right by your husband, you can't expect for me to tell you that's good. You can't expect for me to tell you that you right. Ain't no way. I'm not going to tell you that. One day, I was on the phone. It's a little story. I was on the phone with somebody that I love, I care about. And they said to me, said just like this to me. Oh, what you doing now? I said, oh, I'm finishing up cooking. And they said, you got to go to work today. I said, yeah, I know I got to go to work, but I got to make sure my husband got something warm to eat when he get home. So then I said to her, well, are you cooking? And she said, no, I'm just going to make some oodles and noodles. And I told her, how long your husband work? How many hours he work? Is he at work now? And that's what I asked her. Yeah, he at work now. Oh, he working 12-hour shift. And I said, some oodles and noodles? That's what you going to make sure he eats, some oodles and noodles? She told me, yeah. I said, girl, get off the phone with me. You better go find that man something to eat. You better cook. I've been working all day. So what? I'm about to go pull in my 8 hours right now. So what? I'm about to work at night. But you supposed to make sure this man got something to eat. He been gone since 5 something in the morning. You got time to whip up something before he get in the house. Why are we doing that? Why do you think that makes sense? If this man come out of his role as being if he come out of his role as being a provider in the household, you gonna curse him out. You gonna tell him what he is and what he is not. That's what you gonna tell him. Now, am I saying that the man is not supposed to help? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But you as the wife is supposed to do your part. You're supposed to do your part. I keep telling y'all, serving is the most important thing in a marriage. I keep telling you this. Stop believing the hype that these women telling you, oh, because you marry, you a servant. You a slave. Let me share something with you. And this is the truth. And this is coming from a married woman. I'll be a slave for my king. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. I will be a servant, a slave, or whatever. Because he has always provided a place for me and these children. He has always done what he was supposed to do. He has always played his role. Even when I couldn't play my full role, if I wasn't feeling well or something like that, or if I got hurt, anytime that I just felt like I couldn't do it, he still stayed in his traditional role. And that's why I do my best to do whatever my husband say. Some of y'all women got this whole thing messed up. You think because you say, I's a married now, that is the end. Y'all think that that's what it is, but it is not. You are just beginning. Once you receive that ring, you are just beginning. Okay? Just beginning, excuse me. Marriage is a lifetime affair, honey. This is the thing that y'all miss. Marriage is a lifetime affair. I'm about to close out. If I'm toxic, baby, let me stay toxic. If you don't want to follow me no more, then unfollow me. I have no problem with that. But the truth will always be the truth. The truth will always be the truth. Take heed to the message, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon. Much love to you all. Soon, hopefully, I'll get this computer together and we'll be back on the computer and not on the phone and not on just the tablet. So everybody, please have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Thank you for everybody who came in and rocked with me this afternoon. I greatly appreciate that, okay? But I want you to understand this thing before I leave. Yes, God is there. God is there. He will always remain there. But you have to do the work. God said, you make one step and I will make two. You have to do the work if you want to keep your marriage. It's not that you just run around here and say, I's a married now. That is not what it is. Your marriage is a career. It is a lifetime affair, honey. You got to stay in tune with the two-step dance with your husband. And then occasionally you'll do a spin. You got to understand that. Continue to serve. Learn how to serve. Even if your mama didn't teach you, grandma didn't teach you, learn how to serve. Always serve that man a warm plate. Always. Even if you're not there at night, you work at night, make sure the food is already prepared in the plate. Sitting on top of the toaster or the microwave, covered. Always make sure this man has something warm to go in his belly. Always make sure that house is clean. And just like you talk to your boss with respect, just like you talk to your boss with respect, you're supposed to talk to your king with respect too. Excuse me. Talk to him with respect too. Hello, Mona D. How are you, honey? We are done for today, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Much love to you all. Okay? Take it easy, everybody. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first, baby. YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. Have a great one. This new look of the chat, I don't like it. Yes, I'm telling you, Mona, it's messed up, Mona. My computer did some nonsense with the wire today. So that's the problem. But everybody, have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Much love to you all. Thank you for tuning in.